welcome back to Shine and Rise. Okay, let's be real. How many times have we unknowingly put our happiness in someone else's hands? We wait for that text to feel important. We need approval to feel worthy. We rely on relationships, friendships, and outside validation to tell us that we are enough. I know this feeling way too well. I used to think if the right people love me, if I fit in, if I do everything perfectly, then I will finally be happy. But guess what? That's not how it works. This episode is all about taking back control of your own happiness because, darling, it was never meant to belong to anyone else but you. So, grab a coffee, get cozy, and let's get into it. Firstly, we will look into the hard truth. No one can give you happiness. I used to believe that happiness was something other people gave me. Compliments made me feel good, love made me feel whole, attention made me feel seen. But what I didn't realize was that I was giving away all of my power. Let me tell you a little story here. When I was younger, I joined a dance club at my school. I was so excited but also incredibly nervous. I wanted people to like me, so I tried my absolute best to fit in, laughing when they laughed, agreeing with everything, pushing myself to be perfect. But no matter what I did, it never felt like enough. Looking back, I realized the problem wasn't them. It was me. I was looking for happiness in the wrong place. I wanted them to make me feel like I belonged instead of realizing I already belonged to myself. Let's look into the mindset shift. Instead of asking, do they like me? Start asking, do I even like them? The moment you stop chasing people is the moment they start noticing you. What a wonderful quote, correct? Now, secondly, we will look into why we give away our happiness without even realizing it. Number one, waiting for someone to choose us. I spent years waiting for people to choose me. If someone complimented me, I would light up. If someone ignored me, I would overthink it for days. It was really exhausting. And then it hit me. Why was I putting my happiness in the hands of people who could so easily take it away? Now let's look into the mindset shift here. Choose yourself first. Always. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone else's inability to see your worth. Another great quote. Number two, overthinking what people think. Raise your hand if you have ever replayed a conversation in your head a million times, worried about what someone thought. Yeah, same. But here's the thing, people aren't thinking about you as much as you think they are. There's a concept called the spotlight effect. It basically proves that we overestimate how much people actually notice us. Think about it. Can you remember exactly what your friend wore last Tuesday or what a random coworker said 2 weeks ago? Probably not, because everyone is too busy thinking about themselves. Let's look into the mindset shift. Next time, if you catch yourself overthinking, ask, will this even matter in a week? Now let's look how to take back control of your own happiness. Build a life that's so full no one can shake it. Imagine having a life so full of things you love that no one can take your happiness away. Let's look into this small example. Have you ever noticed that people who have passions like dancing, writing, traveling, painting seem so much more confident? That's because they aren't waiting for someone else to bring excitement into their lives. They create it themselves. Let's look into the mindset shift. Make a list of things that make you happy that have nothing to do with other people. Do one thing this week that you like. Do more things that make you forget to check your phone. Secondly, detach from things you can't control. One of the biggest lessons I have learned that you can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you react. Again, let's look into this example. I once had a group of friends that meant everything to me. We were inseparable. But one day, after a stupid argument, we drifted apart. I was heartbroken. I overanalyzed, blamed myself. I wondered what I did wrong until I realized people change and that's okay. My peace doesn't depend on someone else staying the same. Mindset shift. Instead of asking, why are they treating me this way? Start asking, how do I want to feel no matter what? Let's look into this beautiful quote by Roosevelt. No one has the power to make you feel inferior without your consent. How beautiful it is. Thirdly, choose joy even when life is hard. Happiness isn't about having a perfect life, it's about finding joy in the little things, even on the hard days. Example, Victor, a survivor, everything. His family, his freedom, but he still found meaning and purpose. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, he talks about how even in suffering, we can choose our perspective and enjoy it. If we could find joy in the darkest times, so can we. Try this. Start a daily gratitude habit. Every night, write down three things that made you smile, even if they are small. A quote by Dalai Lama. Happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own actions. Let's get into the bottom of this episode. So, the final takeaway is your happiness is yours to own. At the end of the day, people will come and go. Life will have ups and downs. But if your happiness is rooted in you, not in someone else's approval, nothing can take it away. Challenge for this week. Do one thing just for you, not for validation, not for approval, just because it makes you happy. If this episode helped you, share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And don't forget to hit that follow button. New episodes drop every week. Until next time, be happy, shine bright, and rise up.